One thing I really cannot stand is my grooms being on their phone. Like, you should be sweeping the yard, you should be brushing a horse. The horse isn't even platted. You can't bring a horse out the stable and present it to me looking like this. We look absolutely terrible. I tried to be charitable and understanding because it's only her second day working for me. So we did go for a ride, but also I'm at the stage in my life where if a horse is presented to me looking so bad, I don't want any part of it. So we stormed back to the yard. I jumped off my mare, threw it at Isla. She has the audacity to put her own horse away first and then reluctantly takes mine as if she's God's gift. And I told her, I'm not putting up with this. Like, that's not what I'm here for. It's your job to please me. Your days are numbered, Isla. There's no future here. I always read my comments and stuff, and a lot of you said that in my last video about my groom Isla, I was being a little bit unfair. So I gave her another chance this weekend, and she rocks up absolutely dying of a hangover, complaining about everything, hating life. And I thought, I'm trying to give you another chance to look after my horses here, and you are just not appreciating it. She was literally on her phone the whole time, barely made eye contact with me. The horses still aren't platted. At one point, she fell asleep. I just can't tolerate this kind of behaviour. It's not acceptable. It got to the point where I even had to untack my own horse and then start hosing him down because she was passed out in the hay somewhere. If I'm paying you to do a job, you need to do the job. This is absolutely unacceptable. You all said that I was being really horrible to my groom, Isla, so here I am today, proving to you that I can do it without her. She's got a day's holiday to clean all my tack, so let's go. Let's do it all. Firstly, we're going to go out and get the horses. I didn't know which paddock they were in because I've got so many, but eventually, with the help of my sniffer dogs, we did find them, although it did take a while, but you know, good things come to those who wait. So there they are, in the corner of the field, eating some grass. Obviously, I don't normally go into the paddocks, like Isla normally does that, so it was funny just seeing them in their natural habitat, and I couldn't find the head collars, so I just thought I'd pick their feet out loose, and I've seen Isla do that so many times, so I knew exactly how to do it. I wasn't nervous or worried, and it was actually really easy. I don't know why I pay her so much. You know you've been working hard when your hands are absolutely filthy. Look at the state of them. So I really wanted to ride, but I couldn't find my tack and I didn't really know how to put it on, so I was a bit sad. And then I remembered not to be sad, just to take some selfies and just really boost everybody's mood. The horses love it too. I was going to fill their waters up, but I couldn't find the hose pipe, and then I thought I'd poo pick, but I didn't know where the wheelbarrow was, so I didn't do that.
Good night, Billy.
But it was really nice spending time with the horses and giving them a little pat to say good night and thanks for being good boys. And then I'm just going to go back in the house and relax, and it's so easy to... You just won't believe the week that I've had. Things just seem to be testing my patience a lot recently. So you all know the saga with my groom Isla. Things got from bad to worse, and she basically just didn't turn up to work for 10 days. Tried to contact her, couldn't get through, and I was really getting wound up, and it was just typical Isla behaviour. Anyway, it turns out that I might have just locked her in a room for a little bit longer than I thought. It's fine, she's in hospital, she's expected to make a pretty good recovery, so it's not going to be life-changing or anything, but it has meant that for the interim, I've had to try and find new grooms, and that's not an easy thing, especially in this day and age, when the work ethic of the youngsters is just so disgustingly pathetic. The only good thing about these two is that they are technically too young to be employed, so I don't need to pay them. Obviously, I don't know them that well yet, so we've just worked on grooming, and that includes my hair as well.
Go on.
They're not really cut out for this job. She was just so weak trying to get the ramp down, and it was so frustrating to watch. Like, it really just made me feel bad about her life. But, you know, we're staying positive. I'm hoping that they're young enough that I can mould them into decent workhorses. But the thing that annoys me is just the entitlement of this younger generation. She thinks that she's got a basic right to life necessities, and it's like, young lady, you earned that. Like, I let her forage for her own meals and for her younger sister. Tell me they're not well cared for, but then she's slacking, she's sitting down on the job. What is that about?